Hey there everybody, it's ShadwSonic, here to bring you part 7 of my Kirby's Return to Dreamland Let's Play. In the last part, we finished a couple levels of Nutty Noon, and in this episode we'll be continuing Nutty Noon. Starting with stage 3 here. Ah, this level. Nice, peaceful music. But don't let it deceive you, it can still get kind of tricky. I mean, nothing on the order of the bonus challenges, but still. Alright, so... there isn't really much for me to talk about here, so I might as well mention a little development that's been going on in my Let's Playing progress. I recently downloaded an add-on to the emulator I use for Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color games. And also regular Game Boy games. It's called Visual Boy Advance. And the add-on is supposed to allow me to emulate the GBA link cable. So, say that I wanted to... since this is what I'm doing right now on my own time. Say I was wanting to play Crash Purple and Spyro Orange and wanted to link those up so that I could have all the cards on one file. Well, with this thing I can do that. But that's not the important news. The important news is that this add-on came with another functionality that was not advertised but still interesting. Namely, the ability to record games off of the Visual Boy Advance emulator. Now, I was planning on making a separate update video to talk about that, but unfortunately, it's just a little laggy. Or, well, not so much laggy as... there's just a little bit of audio desync when I'm trying to record both that video and the voice at the same time. And unfortunately, the desync is between the gameplay and the game audio, which is not something I can just fix with editing magic. I should still be able to make it work, but I'm just going to need to experiment a bit with running the sound record software on a different computer than the one I'm using the emulator. So that it would work, and so that it would hopefully not have that desync. But yeah, still got a little bit of Still got a little bit of experimentation to do. But if this works, then I'll be able to record any of the games from those 3 systems. Which is cool, because I didn't expect to be able to do that for quite a while. It's too bad that won't let me record things like I Want to Be the Guy as well. Because that would be really neat. And things like Mario Bros. X and other similar fan games would still be off the table, unfortunately. Ooh! I swallowed 3 enemies at once, so it does a random spin. And I got Mike. I didn't want to get this, but Mike basically works the same as Crash, which I showed before, except it has 3 uses. There's use number 1, use number 2, and then the last use, if I shake while doing it, yeah, attacks a little wider than it normally would. Alright, looks like we're just about over with the level. And what is that infernal beeping over in the background? That's not part of the game. Oh, but there's an energy sphere over here. And thank goodness that beeping stopped. Well, it wasn't so much beeping as it was a siren. You probably won't be able to hear it. Ooh, yay, got it number 1. See, that reinforces what I was saying a few parts ago about only getting it when I'm not really thinking about it. Anyway, time for stage 4. So we start off with a boot, which we obviously are going to want to take. Ah, screwed that up. Fortunately, the boot respawns. Let's try that again. Excellent. Lost my wing. But at least I got the reward from the boot. I'll take it over again. Why not? So yeah, hopefully in the near future I'll be able to record old handheld games. That'll be nice, huh? Or near future. I mean, eventually I'm going to figure out how to record everything, just it's going to take a while for anything that's not the emulator. Tend to climb on up. Ow. Ah, energy sphere. Kind of dangerous, except not really. Door so I can get in, blah blah blah. Ah, now the cool part. Fire, ice. I'll go with ice, why not? And it's bonkers! Or super bonkers, I should say. There we go. And now we have the Grand Hammer once again. At least I think it's once again. We didn't encounter this before, did we? I seem to forget. Oh, no, we encountered it before, now I remember. So anyway, we've got these posts to pound. So that we can continue on. Die, Jack-in-the-Box thingy. Alright. And here's another post. Pretty obvious. And now some big Jack-in-the-Boxes guarding a post. This should be good. That post causes the whole place to rise. Might seem a bit dangerous, but in reality it's not. Anyway, now we have this giant spring. Let's pound it! Ow. 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 Oh, my aching head. But at least that revealed a doorway to an alternate dimension, so... let's hammer it! Just because I can. Alright. Now this one is all about shifting platforms, as you can probably tell. Excellent, excellent. Alright, so far so good. That's the biggest Bronto bird I've ever seen. That's for sure. Okay. Made it past the gauntlet section. Now it's time for a fight. And I'm gonna use Spear. Alright, Sphere Doomer of the electrical variety. Ow. I'm not getting rid of my spear that easy. Yes! More energy spheres for us. And a nice Metamato to refill my health. Okay. So, now that we've done that, got this nice little walk along the clouds for no reason. Ooh, and Fighter. Actually, I want that. For a reason you'll see in just a moment. Ah, made one again. I'm getting better at this. Alright, stage 5. And we've unlocked copy ability room 4. Nice, nice, but what's nicer is this stage. So let's climb up the ladder and head into the door. We see many powers: fire, bomb, beam, rock, and a Metamato box. Any gamer with a grain of sense and experience should know what comes next, especially if they've played Kirby's Adventure. Mini boss rush! Die! There we go. Now we need the boss's ability, because this level still has energy spheres. This one gets us the first by cutting a rope. Want spear more than sword, getting that. Time for the next fight. Moundo. Alright. You can't beat me. There we go. Now get in my belly. I know that's not desynced, I just said it a little late. Anyway. That gets us another energy sphere. And also some bonuses in these silver blocks. Not very good bonuses, but bonuses nonetheless. Okay, what do we get? Beam? Nah, I'm sticking with stone. Ah, water Galboros. There we go. Now, to get the energy sphere for water. Come on, get the candy. Destroy! There we go. Now only one boss room left. Or mini boss. And I'm gonna stick with water for this fight. Here's one we haven't seen before. Dubior! This one gives the spark ability, which we will need. Alright, give me your spark. And let me get that final thingy. Charge up a blast and launch it! And that's it. All the energy spheres of the final stage of Nutty Noon. And we get a nice little area with some refreshments and a Metamato. So, next up is the boss, right? Well, not exactly. You see, there's an alternate form of Stage 5 that I want to show you first. So, let's head back in. Now this time, we are not going in the obvious door. Instead, we are heading up here. And that is secretly a door. Again, we can choose between fire, bomb, beam, and rock. And have a Metamato. But this time, we have a smaller arena. And the bosses are in a different order. Still gonna get that because you can get the energy spheres here, but they're slightly different on how they're acquired. So what you need to do here is fire that, make that rise, and get the energy sphere, which if you've already collected it and are collecting again, gives you 15 or 10 stars. I keep forgetting which. Anyway, onward! Oh, I should have kept fighter. Whatever. Ah, King Do. I can't really use my preferred method of fighting with water in this room, but it doesn't matter much since I'm dead anyway. Well, since the ability is dead. Anyway, we got Beam. We didn't get Beam last time. That's because we have more boss to fight. Give me something to work with, Dubior. One more. Launch your... Ow. Ow! That's not fair. Just give me... There we go. Now get in my belly. Recharge a little. Jump down and jump up. That gets us the second energy sphere if you were to elect to take this path first instead of the normal one. And let's see what we've got here. Whip. And I can do whip. And now we fight two bosses at once! Kibbleblade and Gigant Edge! Alright. Don't want Cutter. So let us go. The cut is still the same, but you have a chance to get hurt, unlike normally. But we've still got a little bit of space to go, and I don't want Ninja for a boss. And we fight two bosses again! Bonkers and Moundo! Ow. No! I didn't tell you to... This is not going well. Not going well at all. Alright. There we go. I didn't die. Now we pound the switch to get one-ups. And pound the switch again and get out of the way. Or, nope. One-ups and energy sphere. I thought that last one was gonna crush you. Anyway. This time, we get more stars as rewards than we did normally. And, again, a nice Metamato. So, now we take on the boss. And this boss, yeah, looks like a bit of a doozy. Whether it is or not depends on your skills, but it sure looks impressive. Anyway, normally I would say fighter is good for bosses. This one, not so much. I think I'm actually gonna stick with stone, to be honest. Might not be the best. Sorry. Might not be the best ability that I have as an option, and why is that music playing? We didn't beat the boss yet. Is the boss not here? Ah, hey, it's a mast! We can just reach out and get it! Or not. Here we are, folks. You thought normal Doomers were kind of annoying? Meet the Grand Doomer! Now, this guy... has several different attacks and likes warping around a lot. There we go. Missed. Anyway, got him down to half health. Ah, rock is actually surprisingly effective against this guy. There we go, got him down to almost killed. And now he shielded himself. And we have absolutely no way of hurting him. Until he makes the mistake of summoning a superpower! Die against my Ultra Sword! Die! Nothing you send at me can hold. Nothing! One more attack, and your shell is cracked. Now I have to hit him one more time or else he'll reform the shell, but there's no real danger. It takes way too long for that to be a danger. Anyway, attacking with many swords! And the Grand Doomer withers and dies, leaving me to truly collect the mast. So with this, the ship is complete. Ah, yes. Watching that overly epic cutscene. Except it's not as epic now because the music has changed. But anyway, the ship is complete! Hey Magolor, we fixed your ship! Oh yeah, you did it, Kirby! Lore is back in business! The oars, both wings, the emblem, and the mast! Yep, it's all there! The moment I've been waiting for! It's here! You're my hero! Ah, we get that a lot. You don't need to say that. And a promise is a promise. I owe you a trip to my home. A trip to Halcandra! Halcandra exists in another dimension. It's super far away, but the lore can fly us there in the blink of an eye. Pack some snacks, Kirby. We're off to Halcandra! Wait, right now? Okay. Okay, looks like all systems are go! That doesn't look like a very inviting home. No offense, Magolor. It should be worth a visit, though. Wait, what's with the music change? And that dragon that looks like Spyro with 4 heads in orange. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not good. Man, that thing looks evil. What's with that crown? So, now we have a diagnostic showing what happened and warning us about this dreaded creature. Oh, that's not good. Well, we're here anyway. Guess this would be a good thing to fight. Hey, Magolor, we'll take care of that stupid dragon thing for you. And me! And me! And me! Even though none of us appear in this game! Or at least none of them appear in this game if you're doing single player, which I'm doing, and blah, don't explain the joke. Anyway. Kirby, that dragon. Its name is Landia. It's lived on this planet for ages, but it's always been fast asleep. Recently, however, it awoke and went on a rampage. Please, Kirby, you must defeat that crazy dragon. I know I've asked a lot of you, but this is it, I swear. Alright. And we'll be tackling that not next time. Because next time, we have to actually start making our way to the volcano. And these egg engines are right smack dab in the way. Oh boy, some of these levels are going to be aggravating to get the things on. But that is for another time. Anthony, will you take us out? It's Waluigi! Anyway, if you liked the video, then be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and favorite using the buttons below so that I can become super popular! And him too. Thank you. Also, be sure to tell me what you want to see for the next LP, and I'll be sure to give that special consideration. Until next time, this is ShadwSonic, signing off.